All right. So Daemonus, here's your Yamagiri. This might be the last replay of the stream because, you know, I'd kind of like to eat dinner at some point. Might be nice. But here we go, Yamagiri with the Asian Lantern camo. Gaelic, hey, what's for supper, man? Picked a heck of a day to say I'm gonna make a ulip and watch the Derby. I don't know what that means. Pork chops? Alright. Tiger Eye, 69 Mach something, Daemonus, Division together. It's all straight tier 10s and super ships. Well, nope, there's actually a couple of tier 9s. Lol. Ah, the Kentucky Derby's today, okay. So, now, Yamagiri, pretty good stealth. I can't remember if that's as good as Shimakaze. I think Shimakaze is a little bit better. But it does have the torpedoes ability. You can switch between 12 kilometer, and in this case, Daemonus picked the 20 kilometers as well. You could also pick the 12 kilometer and 80 kilometer. Winner was an 80 to 1 long shot. Wow, awesome. So you got the ability to choose between. You chose the longer range assortment of torpedoes. Not bad. You know, I think it's... I would probably agree with that, frankly. So you dodge the cap, and dodging the cap is important because if you look at the Des Moines. The Des Moines is almost in radar range if you were in the cap. So if you decided to go to the cap, chances are pretty high you would be radared. And that would be a problem, right? All right, Zoom 1970 has one. Zoom, if you are here, say something in chat. Make sure you're a follower so we can get you your prize. Yamagiri, Gearing, Kleber, Kitakaze. Kitakaze's in B. Gearing spotted outside. There he is. So the question is, who's over here? Yamagiri, possibly? Kleber, I'm guessing, is going to be over by Venezia. Could be wrong. 9 months and 6 days for the followage there. Nice, thank you for the followage. Alright, what are you doing here? You're heading in. This is a dangerous decision, but let's see what happens. Let's see how this plays out, huh? Ah, you just got radared by the Annapolis. So you got your, are these your 20s? These are your 12s. So you held one rack. Smoke up because the radar's over. Oh, the Aegir. Oh, he beached. He beached. Oh my god, why? Why? Normally we should have already downloaded the next patch on this weekend, right? Hujam, I've got no idea. I got no idea anymore. I know there were holidays on the dev team side of things, so it might be a week later. Teammates at C turned out, so went to B to help there. That's true, they did turn out, so why would you go get yourself killed in C? Okay, fair enough. He beached because he worships Nazir. Lol. What is it with hydro boats eating torse meant for other people like that? I don't know, Snowmongers. I mean, this is a random battle. Anything's possible in randoms, of course.
It was random.
This one's 5 weeks, okay. Zoom in 1970, last chance to say something or else. Forever hold your peace and let somebody else win your prize. We saw that happening earlier today, actually, on stream. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Hydro boats get torqued all the time. They just never use their hydro when it's useful. Well, that's right. Watch the Nakimov? Well, he is showing broadside right now to your Satsuma. And Montana. If your Montana's got a plane up, maybe you can hit him?
why the carrier would have remained around for so long when there were so many destroyers in middle and none of his own.
Yep.
It astounds me.
Yep. And that's the thing too. Like carriers typically want to go with the fleet, and if the majority of the fleet is on this side, maybe he didn't feel comfortable, didn't know where to go necessarily. If that's the case, you go way up to the border and wait and see where they go. Ooh, Shimakaze kills the Yamagiri.
Yeah, because at least then, all right, you back up while you're backing up. The match plays out, and you can see where you need to be going in order to preserve your carrier.
Right.
Because unless you're a Graf Zeppelin or low in heart, you don't want to be anywhere near the action.
Yep. All right, Nakhimov is continuing to go. Now, you've used your 20-kilometer torpedoes there. Mountain.
The Super Destroyer, did these torpedoes load separately, or did they load at once?
Ah, God, I can't remember that answer. If anybody has an answer to that, say something, please. I don't honestly remember. I know you hit the F key to switch between them. I think they load together, but I could be wrong. And the Nakhimov is bye-bye. Depth strike.
Bye.
Nicely done there.
You've sunk an enemy aircraft carrier.
There's a 15-second delay between switching. Okay, good to know, Daemonus. Thank you.
Problem solved, sir.
The torpedoes are strong with this one, Nifty. That's very true.
I know there's the delay between switching because it's not going to let you immediately have the other set fire and then just swap out. What I want to know is, like, let's just say 12-kilometer torpedoes. Do they reload while like let's just say you swap to the 20, or do you have to be on that torpedo setting to have them reloaded, like to have them reload?
Hmm. I remember this song. So anyways...
Okay.
What?
No, he's answering my question in chat. You have to wait for the load on that torpedo. You can't swap.
Oh, okay. Got it. So you need to wait until, you know, all of them are loaded, and then you decide which you would prefer to fire. So, for example, right now you've gone back to your 20s instead of your 12s, which I find interesting. I would think you'd want the 12 since you're that close to the Venezia. Another code giveaway is up. Exclamation point ticket, guys. Oh, LOL. There goes your Midway. Your carrier's dead too. And goodbye, Venezia. Another dev strike.
Dev strikes today.
That's right. Venezia says, ew, super ship. And look at your daring going into the sea cap. Now, that could be a double-edged sword because it will stop their point gain. You don't need to stop their point gain at this point. And more importantly, you're within the Donskoi's radar range, so the Donskoi radars, you'll be detected. I guess you're kind of lucky that the daring decided to shoot, though. Now, if he smokes, he does. That will probably draw out the radar from the Donskoi and ensure that you get detected. There it is. This is when you hate teammates for the decisions that they make.
Yeah, but how much you want to bet he's tunnel vision on daring? Ah, there it is.
Probably. He probably is. Now, the nice thing, too, is that... Oh, nope, he's shooting at you. The Donskoi's radar doesn't last incredibly long, so you can see there. I would probably switch to guns here and just shoot him. Never mind, your plane takes him out. This game radar was meh. I get radared. Maybe a couple salvo shot at me. Really, you were ignoring radar this game. Got it. Found the German battleship.
Like, he hasn't really used his guns at all. He's married to these dang torpedoes.
And don't be afraid to use your guns, because Yamagiri's guns are quite powerful. And by the way, you got Swift and Silence, which is a nice pick for a torpedo boat destroyer. Now, the other setup for the Yamagiri is more of an assassin layout. You've got the 8-kilometer torps and the 12s. So there you go. Do I know the math for the tiebreakers, Lord Vaco? Basically, the way it comes down to is they look at how the teams did compared to the teams that they're tied with. So if they fought each other and one beat the other in a tie, then it goes to that. If it ultimately goes to a full tiebreaker, my understanding it goes to the points that were earned by the teams in the matches. So they total up all the points. How many points did they have at the very end of the game? So if one team's got 590, the other one's got 182. You add those two up for those two teams, and then whoever has the most points wins the tiebreaker. Accidental torp kill on the Des Moines. Those are always fun. So that's how tiebreakers work. It's a little confusing with WSC. Why? Is there a tiebreaker that got decided? Was there like a really close tiebreaker? Oh, Daring wants to eat your torps.
Daring is hungry, and also quite daring.
Right. Yeah, I'm not quite 100% sure about that, Lord Vegas. It very well might just be the total points earned by all three teams, and then they go by that. You'd have to consult the rule set for WSC. If you guys lost the three-way tiebreaker, that hurts. That hurts. But on the bright side, at least you were close enough to possibly make it into tomorrow. So there's that at least.
A three-way tiebreaker, that's totally not COTS.
That's right. Again, here's another opportunity to open up with guns. The Satsuma is so low, you could actually do that and get away with it. You did not. You could open up with guns here on the Kleber. Seriously, I would open up with guns. No reason to sit there and let yourself miss out on some damage here.
I mean, what I tell you, this guy is married to his torpedoes.
That's right. Now here comes the shells, and there's the Kraken. Nicely done there, I suppose, huh? All right. Well, what do you guys think? Is that YouTube worthy? And if so, what would you guys think for difficulty and title?